Welcome back to the Ratchet Ramblings podcast presented to you by the CSPN. I am one half of your host. It is me. It is Jeremy, aka Black Dante, aka Confucius, aka I hope y'all niggas had a happy Thanksgiving, aka I hope you didn't get that auntie that can't cook that made a potato salad. And as always, I'm joined by one of the most special people in my life and my friend in Ain't Shittery.
Yes, it is me. It's your girl, Intense Desire, aka London's mama, aka London. You just can't never let mommy have her shine, can you? Hey, I saw some of them plates y'all was posting, aka you should have just went to Popeyes. But
AKA,
yeah, we back. Another
yes,
episode.
we are back. We are back on this Friday, day after Thanksgiving that we're recording this. We hope that you niggas had a happy Thanksgiving. We hope that you didn't fight with your Hotep cousin at Thanksgiving. We hope that you didn't fight with your uncle who voted for Trump and didn't tell nobody up until Thanksgiving. Uh, Yes, London. And we hope we hope you didn't have a struggle meal, but by like Candy said, by the look of some of them plates, some of you niggas should have just went to Bojangles. I know them niggas was open. Uh and yeah, we are back for another week of reality TV dragons. Just to pay some bills right quick, you can find our podcast and our podcast network website, cspn.us. You can click that podcast tab and look at Ratchet Ramblings and listen to all of our episodes thus far. And if you like us and all of our other wonderful shows on the CSPN, you can go to Keep That Podcast Free tab and shop with our sponsors. And every purchase you make with our sponsors through our website will give the head nigga in charge classic a little portion of the proceeds to keep the lights on and pay for bandwidth and keep all of our shows free. So you won't have to pay to listen to me sound like some stew beef. Yeah, let's go with that. That's the first thing I think of, and I think it sums up how I sound quite nicely. Cause pretty much anything country and dealing with food, you can uh, insert from my voice, and that's how I sound. So yeah,
That
don't pay for that shit.
definitely sound like corn liquor. If
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
corn,
Yeah. Probably some Hennessy made from scratch. Yeah.
some
Uh,
Dale Hennessy, some Genesee, when they be
yeah.
making
All
that shit out of bread and fruit. Listen, I watch too much Lockup on MSNBC because those motherfuckers really be in there making liquor, making hooch out of apple rinds and orange peels and shit.
right.
And goddamn white bread. I know that shit get you drunk because that sounds like a deadly combination.
Right. You know you ain't gonna have no liver after that shit.
Hell no. They
Liver
be
gonna
drinking out of garbage bags and shit. Shit rough. Stay out of jail.
look, your goddamn inside's gonna be looking like a zombie from The Walking Dead. I'm telling you.
Pretty much. Gonna
Uh,
be gonna be looking like a looking like somebody after that dragon from Game of Thrones fry you up.
I know, right?
After
Fuck around and be looking like the Tarleys after they drove and burned them up.
yeah.
Keep fucking around.
Keep fucking around with them fuck arounds, gonna fuck around, get hurt.
Fuck around and your inside's gonna look smoked. That's what it's gonna be.
Gonna
Uh,
don't look like some of them turkeys I seen on Twitter yesterday.
hey, it was one turkey that y'all kept
That
retweeting.
like
That
that, I thought that turkey looked like it had on a dominatrix cat suit. I, I ain't know
listen,
whether to be sad or to bend over and get whipped.
hey, all right. Hey, when I first saw it, I was like, "Nigga, why y'all RTing on Flavor Flav? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
Hey,
he got a new show? Like, what is going on here? Like, I
he
thought it was either
can't
Flavor Flav or the trash bag suit that Missy had on in the Superfly video.
stand. I can't stand no rain. That turkey couldn't stand no moisture. They burnt that
That-
mother with piss. Was no basting. Hey, how long you gotta leave a turkey in the oven for it to get like that? Like I know the house had to be smoking.
Nigga, ain't no house. Ain't no more house.
Shit, terrible.
Hey, you know Cat Williams was somewhere up in that house. Okay. Goofball. All right. Cool. Uh, um.
So it's been a very dismal kind of week in reality TV. And so we just gonna jump right into the dry shows that didn't really give us much. I think it's fitting that we start with Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's go ahead and wrap that up. Okay, Portia, you a terrible everything. Like, not only are you a terrible friend, like you was a terrible friend to Candy, a terrible friend to Shamia, you a terrible sister. Like, your
I,
sister literally is your assistant, your manager, your booking agent, yo this, yo that, yo third. And you really told this woman that you was gonna be 90% owner of y'all business venture? Really? Really,
how it works.
Portia? Like, really? And then when her sister was like, I definitely feel like I should be getting far more than 10%. And you gonna say, well, it's my money on the line.
Like, are you okay? No, the fuck you
You
not okay.
and what really fucked me up about it was I could see if Portia intended to be very involved in this business. She literally is just putting the money up. She has no intention on actually running the business. She was planning to leave all of that to her sister until her sister said something.
Right? She thinks
Portia was talking about, I want to be able to come in from time to time and just see what's going on. Boo boo, that's not how businesses work.
that's not
When
how
you
any of this shit works.
somebody when you want to be the owner, even the owners have to pay the CEOs, CFOs, all them people very, 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 very fucking well to make sure that their business is profitable and thriving. So thinking you gonna pay your sister pennies on the dollar to build a successful business and brand for you, you are ridiculous.
She really is. Like that make no, like she must be on some Reaganomic shit. That's some Republican shit. Like, are you okay to your own sister? Like, what the, are you? You know the fuck you not
And
okay,
then, and then like cussed her sister out when her sister spoke up for herself.
right? Right?
Okay,
Like,
well, don't do it no more then. That's fine. We good. Like, that's your solution to somebody coming to you and saying, hey, although you're putting up the money, I'm going to be doing pretty much all of the groundwork, all of the behind the scenes stuff. I feel like I should own a bigger percentage of this company since I'm going to be putting my life into it. And your solution is, well, fine. Just don't do it no more then. Like, okay. I don't
right?
like people like that. I
Yeah,
don't
like
like people who feel like money trumps everything else because a lot for most situations, in order to make money, you have to give up your time.
mm-hmm.
And that's just the thing. So in my eyes, time is equally as valuable as money. Because if you don't invest the right amount of time, you usually don't make the money you looking to make.
Right. Portia, like she got no business sense. She got no loyal sense. She got no common sense.
Yo, she thought she was about to open up a salon and a hair extension store in 30 days.
Right.
The guy told her, nah, you looking at more than 9 months. She like 9 months. Portia, you didn't even have a fucking location nailed down. You didn't even
Right.
have no property for this man to see. Talking about 9 months. I was hoping in like the next month, 30 days to 90. Like, girl, girl.
She's like, you know, Portia's whole personality is if Meg from Family Guy tried to be a
Yeah,
bad bitch.
perfect description. No,
Yeah.
literally. Portia is literally a dumb blonde in a beautiful black woman's body.
Yes. Yes. That
And
it's
that is
just
not a compliment.
it just on the one hand it makes you sad, like how can you be this damn dumb? But on the other hand, it make you laugh because she this damn dumb. But then the other half, and then the other third, it just infuriates you because goddamn, you really this fucking dumb.
Correct.
Uh
Absolutely. That's how I feel about that. So
Yeah.
if we had to give somebody dingbat of the day, I think I would give it to Portia. And
Yeah.
I know y'all gonna be like, did you forget Cat from Black Ink exists? No.
No.
However,
We have not. Trust.
however, I feel like Portia is in a whole nother category of trifling when you trying to stiff your own family who has shown time and time again that they are reliable and that they could get done what you need to get done because your life is moving really smoothly because of your sister being your assistant, your manager, your this, your right hand man. So to be trying to stiff her out of a situation where she could set herself up for financial stability and she has a kid and everything, you just kind of trash on another level.
Yeah.
Portia. Like,
Cat is stiffing herself. Portia's stiffing family. That's a
yeah,
whole different breed of trash.
yeah, it is. It truly is. Truly, you truly trash. When
So
I
that's
say,
why.
when I put another T in front of the word trash, I mean goddamn business.
Like you stuttering with the shit. Trash.
You is truly trash, Portia.
Correct.
You look like Portia. You act like a Hugo.
Uh, that's
You're acting like a Chevette, 1989 Chevette, a hatchback Chevette.
that's enough. That's enough.
Okay.
You didn't lie, but still, too damn early. Sheree had a meltdown again.
So, first of all, can we just point out, Sheree always had a dope body. I'm not gonna take that from her. Matter of fact, Sheree looks really amazing for her age. But when I tell you, when I seen Sheree walk away in them goddamn sweatpants, I ain't know she had all that wagon she was dragging. I was like, ooh, I started talking like I was from across the seas. Me lord. Oh my lord.
Nigga. Can't stand you, I swear. But you didn't lie, cause good googly moogly. That Lord have mercy. Good googly moogly. That woman got a whole lot of booty. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
That ass pull up before she do.
Right, ass so fat you see her from the front.
Yeah,
Good Lord.
that's accurate description for Sheree.
For real, that one. That's a lot of ass.
But Sheree's meltdown was justified. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
First of all, if I hire you to do a job, I expect you to do said job. I do not expect you to quit hours before said job is to be completed. Whoever that woman is that she hired to plan that party is truly trash. That's what we should call this episode, truly trash.
You know what? I'm with it.
Have a field day because
Yeah,
everybody be talking about truly trash. That woman was trash. She didn't have to do Sheree like that, and what Sheree was asking her to do was not unreasonable. Because that's what event planners do. They make sure that they pick up the linen. They make sure that the cake arrived. They make sure that the person doing the music, the DJing arrived, and make sure that the decorations are where they supposed to be. Food's supposed to be. That is your job as an event planner. And if one of your clients get on your ass because you dropping the ball, you don't just quit on them. Well, this energy not working with me, I quit. No, you finish the job that you fucking started, and then you can decide that you never want to work with this person again.
correct. Yeah.
So I feel
Her
sorry.
meltdown was justified. It's just getting to the point where Sheree, it's like you can always count for Sheree to have a meltdown per episode, but it was justified because that woman was trash.
Mm-hmm. Nene and Greg, and this could be a heart attack, could be not.
First of all,
Greg looked like he got high blood pressure.
First of all, both Nene and Greg are about the same age as Morgan Freeman, and you do with that information what you will.
Yeah, but you know what? Even though Nene got old features. She don't look bad, but she got old features. But you know, Nene is significantly younger than Greg. Like
Yeah.
Greg was Nene's sugar daddy and pretty much took her out the strip club.
Since she was 20, didn't she say?
Yeah, like, and I think it was before then. I think they got official at 20, but shit, I think Greg was probably messing with Nene when she was like 18 or 19. If we want to be completely honest about the situation.
Yeah. And I mean, you know that down here in Georgia, that shit it ain't right, but you know,
It's normal.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's normal. Yeah, unfortunately. So I feel like, because if Nene in her 40s, close to 50s, Greg is well in his 60s, inching to 70.
Yeah, I was finna say, cause first of all, you know that nigga old because he got the Forrest Whitaker glasses.
Let me stop lying. I feel like Nene could be in her. If Nene in her 40s, Cynthia is dogging her in the looks department.
Yeah. I mean,
Cynthia is amazing for 50.
yeah, Cynthia fine as shit. Nene,
I know she look old, huh, Pooh?
I think London is the listener's favorite part of the podcast. To be perfectly honest,
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be.
because she just has such great.
Yeah, Nene is 49, so she'd be 50 this month. She'll be 50 in December 13th. Okay. So, okay, I take that back. She don't look bad to be 50. I thought she was a little bit younger than 49, but either way, that means Greg is like well in his 60s then.
Mm-hmm. He got to be either his late 60s or early 70s. Got to be.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, the nigga got the nigga got all.
Greg is 63.
Oh well, there you go.
Yeah, he's 63. And he ain't ugly, but he look like he do look like he got hypertension and high cholesterol and shit.
Osteoporosis.
Cause that nigga was on there asking for sweets and shit, so you know he an old diabetic.
Mm-hmm. The sugars. Oh, they're like rich dollars.
Yeah, he got the sugars and shit. So I mean, I hope Greg is feeling better or whatever. But Nene was like, one thing I really, how can I say this? I understand why, but I kind of don't like it because in the reality TV show, I feel like this when you should get some vulnerable moments from people when they going through real shit. And like we only see them cutting up and being passionate when they fighting and arguing. But some shit happened with her husband and she just was kind of like shrugging it off because she ain't want to show her hand. I didn't like that, but I get why. But that would have been nice to see a vulnerable moment from Nene.
Yeah, because she always just so tough and just kind of out there. Would almost like made her human. You know what I mean? Have a real human moment, but you know, Nene like y'all ain't getting nothing from the cameras. I already fucked up enough before we did the season.
So I feel like Kandi whines on every show.
Every show, because I caught up on the escape show, and she whined there, she whined on here. She probably whining as we speak now. Cameras ain't even rolling. She probably whining.
It's time, like Kandi, you too old to be whining all the time. It's time to put on your big girl panties. I just realized how much of a whiner you truly are. You've been whining all season on this escape show. You've been whining all season on Housewives and the old lady gang and this, that, and the third. Like, you just be goddamn whining.
Why you always whining?
Why you always whining? Ooh, you complaining. Stop all that complaining. Like, seriously. Like, do something about it or shut up. That's my advice to you. Cause and the shit you whine about do not even be life threatening. You just be whining. And then like we had so many underlying issues of escape and And I don't know what's going on with OLG, and I'm so sick of like Jesus Christ, Candy.
Candy definitely a let me speak to your manager ass type of woman.
She definitely is. Who talk tough any other time until it's time to actually get tough.
Right. The one time she talked tough and was whining and I felt her was at the reunion when Phaedra and not Can Phaedra and Portia did that bullshit. Other than that,
Even then, I wouldn't have been whining. I would have went in their mouth.
that,
I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I would have came to the reunion in some sweats and sneakers because
you would have came.
I would have laid hands on one of them would have got to made an example out of. I would not have walked away from that situation quietly.
You would have came to the reunion dressed like Jackie Christie did on that boat.
Ready to fight. Yeah. I would have came in my bandana and some sweats because I would have put hands on Portia or Phaedra. It would have been one of the two. But nobody, it wouldn't have been no walking away with somebody unscathed during that reunion.
I can't find a lie. I agree. I think that's it for Real Housewives, though.
I think that's it for Housewives of Atlanta.
Let's get the other dry one out the way.
Let's get on over to Love and Hip Hop.
So James R is a super lame.
I thought we had hit peak lame levels with Cisco, but he ain't got shit on James R. James,
yeah, he in the lame Hall of Fame right now with a bullet.
Yeah, like 2 to 3 episodes in, you have solidified your position as a whole ass lame.
That's got to be a record.
First of all, that girl ain't want no parts of you, Sophie the Body or whatever her name is. She was not trying to fuck you. She was there doing your video shoot as a favor because you asked her, and you gonna spin it like she was trying to fuck you.
Mm-hmm. Like, you know, he spent everything. Like, first of all, the nigga talking third person. That's. I mean, let's just
feeling the kid James. Boy, what the fuck is you talking about?
Well, you are a grown ass man referring to yourself in third person, talking about the kid James. If you don't sit your moccasin color ass down some goddamn well,
looking like a goddamn butter colored Timberland.
Curtis would be proud of that one. That's a Curtis discussion right there. You're doing amazing, Candy.
Just sick of him already. Like, you like that is fucked up to try to fuck over somebody's name like that when they wasn't giving you that type of attention.
And then just threw Mariah Lynn all the way under the goddamn bus. Just talking about her like she ain't shit.
Just a real cornball. Like, you a whole goofy ass nigga.
He is a hotel meme in human form.
Yeah, piss colored piece of shit.
Correct.
Some weak tea where the tea ain't steeped long enough in the water.
Right, he's like a old Waffle House waffle.
Yeah, you do. You look like toast that wasn't toasted long enough.
Right, like
you look undone and unwanted, undesirable, and you lame and you lie. You a whole ass no. It's gonna be a no from me.
Yeah, Issa no.
Ever. And I don't even like Mariah Lynn, but she made the right decision walking away from that corny ass nigga.
That is correct. That's correct.
She could have just kept fucking with Cisco.
Right, for this. Right. And that's and again, like how you outlame Cisco in only 2-3 episodes?
Yeah.
That is a record. That's a record. Like, nigga, you like it's like if Madden was a game of lame, he playing on easy mode right now and he breaking all the records.
Yep.
So that's that.
Yeah, that's that trash can ass nigga.
So
Dream Doll and this, what's that? Dream Doll and Sophie?
Yep. Fighting when Breeder Broke was trying to confide in both of them, and these motherfuckers, well, really, Dream Doll started it, honestly.
She definitely did. Let me tell you what we not gonna do. You're not gonna sit down at a table with me and take the top off your drink like you ready for action. No, no, you not. No, no, you not at all. No, I'm
This ain't
not.
that kind of party.
Not here for that. Not now. Not ever. Like the thing that a lot of these bitches don't understand, even Bree dumbass. If you come at somebody confrontational, you come at somebody like you want smoke, and they give it to you. Don't cry. Don't take your top off like you about to fling your drink at me, bitch, because I'm flinging mine first, and then we throwing hands.
That's correct. Cause
So
yeah,
I'm not even mad at Dream Doll for this one.
cause Breeder Broke definitely did that with Bianca. She
Definitely,
came
and
confrontation.
got
Yeah,
hands and feet put on her.
that is correct. Uh, Dream Doll wasn't wrong in this situation. Well, she she popped it off. She definitely did. But at the same time, like you said, Sophie came at her to like both of them came in confrontational.
But Dream Doll reason for not liking Sophie is really weird to me because Sophie and Safari used to fuck around. Like that's her reason for not liking Sophie.
Yeah, cause I was about to say the other cause I know that's because like she said in her confessionals like Safari's ex hole or thought or whatever because you know whatever these little birds be saying and I'm like but what that got to do with I huh what that got to do with this situation with Bree like what I
It
don't
was a whole no on that front. Like having beef with a woman over a nigga that she not fucking no more because she done moved on and she in a whole other relationship herself. That is weirdo shit. And you should feel like a weirdo when I just said the shit out loud. You got beef with a woman who used to mess with the dude you messing with now, but that woman has moved on and she's in a completely different relationship herself. But you don't like her because she used to fuck with the nigga you messing with now.
when you say it out loud it makes no sense whatsoever goddamn ever.
It sounds like true idiot behavior.
Right. It sounds like AV and Twitter.
Yeah, it sounds like Crunchy Weave Twitter.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely. I make Hennessy from scratch. Twitter, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely got come Skittles for my man Twitter.
right. Definitely Definitely winged outline on Twitter.
Yep, it's definitely them. So that's stupid to me.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what? So I am really conflicted by Anais. Um, first of all, I feel like Jonathan had a very valid point. You running around telling people about my sex life or who I'm messing with is really trash on your part.
agreed.
You don't have a right to spill the beans on my sex life. And what was creepy was after it was explained, James said NIE sat with his fucking family and started talking about an orgy they participated in. Bitch, what?
Right. Like, are you okay? No, the fuck you not.
That is fucking creepy, and that is definitely some hater shit. And like
Yeah.
James said, because James looks like he's some type of Spanish or Hispanic or something like that. Um, so I'm pretty sure that the same issues with homophobia run rapid in those minority communities as well. And he was like, it was hard enough for me to come out to my family without somebody bringing up my personal sex life to my family.
Right. And at first I was like, not that I was not that I was calling him a liar. I just was like, whoa, this is a lot. And then Anais was just basically like, she pretty much confirmed. She was like, yeah, I said it, and I'm like, what? Huh?
So I did some digging on Anais because I wanted to understand who she was and why she was important enough to end up on a reality TV show. And so what I found out was Anais won an American Idol type competition in Mexico.
Mm.
And She, forgive me if it was in Mexico, but it was another country where she won an American Idol type competition. She had a record deal. I do think she even had some really big success in Latin music. And then
Makes sense.
she fucked herself over with her attitude. And so
Again, makes sense.
now we get this person that's on Love and Hip Hop doing the most.
Right. Uh,
As it stands, I'm really not a fan of Anais. Um, I feel like I said, I feel like they're trying to make her the next Cardi B on the show. But the thing is, like, she's not likable.
at all.
And I know that Cardi has had her moments where she said some questionable shit, some foul shit. Especially when the shit happened with Swift and Swift girlfriend, and you was like, "Yo, Cardi, you definitely in the wrong."
Yeah.
But Anais is just, she kind of treats everybody like shit. Even
Yeah.
James was saying when he worked for her as her makeup
Jonathan.
artist, she treated him like shit all the time.
Jonathan. But yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan, not James. Sorry. Jonathan said Anais treated him like shit when he worked for her.
Right. And
Like,
that's
he
your
was her
friend.
makeup artist, and she had him carrying her bags and shit and doing all kind of, you know, because she knew that he was trying to get solidified in the industry. So she kind of treated him like dog shit. So I'm not really a fan.
Right. And not only it would be bad enough that you tweeting anybody like that, but then on your friend on top of that, like, are you okay? No, the fuck you not.
Mm-hmm.
And but I agree, like Cardi has her moments and her problems, sure enough, but she is likable. You know what I mean? She has redeemable qualities about her. Anna East has none of that.
No, she doesn't.
Not at all. And Mona, Mona, if you happen to come across this podcast, Mona, sis, beloved, dearest, stop trying to make fetch happen with Anais. We see it, it's not working. It's a no. We see what you're
Yeah.
trying to do with her. It is a hell no.
Yeah, it's a no thank you for me. No
No.
thank you. Thank you, but no thank you. We appreciate the offer, but that's okay. We'll pass. It's a no.
It is a definite no.
It's a no.
Eat,
So
eat
yeah.
a no. Speaking of a no, so Lil Mo. First of all. So when did I text y'all in the group chat when I sent y'all the
Lil
picture?
Mo and her husband was on couples court. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Monday or Tuesday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, so at work in the break room, I just happened to go in the break room and it was, it was on, I guess a relatively new show, Couples Court, and it was Celebrity Couples Court, and Lil Mo and her husband with the with the creative player Brett Cornrows, Carl, they was on there, and I had at first I was like, wait, who? Wait, I know this ain't. Is this Lil Mo? And sure enough, because you could tell by first of all, why Lil Mo talk so aggressive all the time?
She is. I'm not a fan. I can't hide it for whatever reason. I'm just not. I think her earlier career days, I'm just not a Little Mo fan. And so the one thing that is absolutely true about social media is that you really have to use discernment as a celebrity on what you choose to engage on social media.
Correct.
Because the age of social media is all about bloggers and gossipers and tabloids and TMZs and Wendy Williams trying to get their clicks, trying to get their coin. And they will run off with a story even without palatable evidence of that story being true. So there's sometimes when stuff is absolutely true. There's sometimes when stuff is completely false, and then there's times where shit is just blown out of proportion for the sake of getting some buzz generated through your name and your website. So that being said, Little Mo said that it's been said on the social media for years and blogs that her husband was cheating on her, and the girl said she had text messages and this, that, and the third. But I don't think we ever seen those text messages, have we?
I don't believe so. No.
And I definitely believe those text messages would have resurfaced once Little Mo and her husband was said to be on Love and Hip Hop. So it's speculation and rumors that her husband has possibly cheated on her. She has absolutely no evidence. All that she knows is that a couple blogs have said it. She asked her husband to take a lie detector test because the blog said that they shouldn't. Social media says she shouldn't believe him when he says that he's not cheating.
Yes, and I think he did the test on Celebrity's Couple Court as well, but I didn't. My break was over, so I couldn't stay around for the results.
Oh shit.
So, but I would do my best to try to find that episode and watch it because I do think they did the test, and I will report back when we record next week.
Yeah. So my thing is like, if you to the point where you asking for lie detectors test, then that just says everything that you need to know. To me,
Correct.
if I don't have any reason to believe you cheating other than social media said your husband cheating, girl, and if you don't believe him, you crazy. If you don't believe it, you crazy. I mean, that's not really enough to be asking somebody that you took vows with to take a lie detector test.
That nigga said, hey, he pulled a classic nigga line though. It was like, if we don't have trust, then what do we have? That's a classic nigga line. I ain't saying he did it. I ain't saying he did do it, but that is a classic. That is a classic nigga line for he might be high some shit. That nigga said, if I can't trust you and you can't trust me, then what do we have? After his wife asked her for a lie detector test. I thought that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, definitely.
Also speaking of hilarious, Limo, beloved, these wigs. What are you doing? What are you like? Are you cosplaying as Katana from Mortal Kombat? Like, what are you doing? Somebody let me know. In the words of Drew, in the words of DMX, somebody let me know. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I have not found out yet. So I guess this is the other big thing. Then we can get to the real MVP, Black Ink Chicago. So Yandy and her bundles rolled up on Judy and her gums,
getting oysters fed to her by a nigga that still look old as shit, but probably younger than her.
Right, which you take with that information what you will. Hey Judy, dead ass was like, "What the fuck, Yandy?" hey, you, hey, you, hey, you know what, Yandy? It is chickens coming home to roost, like we have said before, of Yandy allowing and using Judy to go at DC's other baby mamas in the League of Extraordinary Baby Mamas, as you say. It is chickens coming home to roost that Judy is all up in Yandy business. With that said, I thought it was absolutely hilarious to me how Yandy just rolled up in there and was just so subtly shady and petty. I did enjoy it. I ain't gonna lie, I did. Yandy was like, "Oh, did you know that she's married?" I was like, "Ooh." It's about time Yanda had some balls because she be getting played damn near every episode and every season. It's about time she threw a little bit of petty back. Finally.
Yeah, it definitely is. And Judy said that they've been divorced for 6 years, and Yandy like, how come ain't nobody know you divorced then, Judy?
Right.
With last Thanksgiving, me and your husband was at the table while he was carving the turkey, honey.
Right. He was like,
Judy, listen, Judy running a lot of game. And that woman is still very much married and don't know shit about her life.
Hey, you know how
she got her little young cat daddy, and she just getting her rocks off.
Hey, you know how that running joke about how niggas on Twitter be hiding their wives and shit.
Judy definitely hiding her husband.
Exactly. Hey, Judy hiding her husband while in some younger cat daddy's DMs like, "Hey, big head."
Exactly. Judy getting all the meat pops.
Mm-hmm.
More meat.
We have the meats.
Exactly.
Hey, she like, hey, you want Netflix and chill?
That little young cat daddy ain't let Yandy stop him. That nigga said, my woman hungry. I got to feed her.
Right, feed some fucking oysters and shit.
Aphrodisiac. They was finna get nasty, freak nasty. You heard me?
I'm telling you, they was finna, you know, they was finna watch some vintage porn with and got that with some goddamn Andrazi music playing in the background.
They look like they watch porn where it don't be no sheets on the bed. That's the best kind though.
Right.
That hood porn. It don't be no sheets on the bed. I know y'all finna fuck nasty because y'all don't even care about fucking up the sheets. Y'all just about to leave stains on the mattresses, nasty motherfuckers. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
That's enough. That's what the hell is wrong with you? Hey, before we move on, why the fuck Judy was dressed like Coretta Deville though?
Hey, Judy been out here giving us Easter Day Deaconess teas all season. You don't know if she came to break up Yandy's money or if she going to Women's Day at the church.
Hey, all she need is a kitten heel, and it'll. Hey, look, all she need is a kitten heel and a purse from Ross, and she got it. That's it. That's all she needs. Hey, look, she been serving us. She been serving us Easter Star chairman realness.
Exactly.
She even got half of her side teeth fixed.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see what's gonna happen next week with Judy.
Right. Also, one more thing before, because I forgot about this part. Fucking Graf. I thought Graf would just go be a one episode. This nigga, they resurrected this nigga. Like he gonna be a recurring member. This nigga relaying messages and shit. I'm like, Graf.
Yeah. Hey, Graf Gossip Girl.
He is.
I gotta tell my man Jacquay what's going on. Like, boy, sit your old ass down.
Right. Bro, you two look, first of all, you too damn old and what too many damn tank tops for you to be a goddamn running tail that nigga. The hell, Graf? We didn't know you was still alive. You up here relaying messages and shit, boy. But yeah, I think that's everything worth mentioning for Love and Hip Hop.
Yep.
Whoo! So the real MVP, Black Ink.
Black Ink Chicago.
Black Ink Chicago really been the MVP, giving us consistent drama and mess.
Yep.
So
I'm trying to think of where to start, but it's in my mind. It's in my right mind to start with how trash Charmaine is at everything. Like Charmaine is not good at anything but keeping mess going. Charmaine took her retarded ass to this movie, thinking she was about to be a star, and the bitch was a barmaid.
Hey, maid.
Hey, maid. she couldn't even get her line right.
Was in there trying to. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Was in there trying to direct the director.
Right. Like, how did it even work? Like, are you okay? No, the fuck you not.
At all.
She had Nick. You saw how Nikki was shading her when she was doing her makeup. Nikki was like, bitch, I thought I was gonna be styling and profiling. They got you up here looking like Little House on the Prairie."
Yes. Nikki ain't come to play no games.
Cause Nikki batshit crazy, but when it comes to this work, when it comes to hair and makeup and getting these coins, she about her shit. She crazy as fuck, but she about her shit.
Agreed.
And Nikki was expecting. She Nikki said it in her confessional. She was like, "This shit looking like it's going straight to DVD."
Yeah, she was giving all the shade.
Yes, correct. When Nikki in her right frame of mind, which is rare as fuck, when Nikki in her right frame of mind, she okay.
Yeah, I agree. So while we're talking about Charmaine, you a whole weirdo, and I'm about to tell you why.
Talk to him.
You have become the queen of no side chicks. What you messing with stuff for? Oh, you mad? You mad because mommy won't let you have stuff? You mad mommy won't let you have stuff that you know supposed to have? You want to fight about it? You mad because mommy won't let you have the remote? You got 8,000 toys, but you want the remote to eat. Yeah, do you want to fight about it? Is you done? You got yourself together? Oh, okay. So now you want to give mommy a kiss? All right. But no, how you an advocate against side chicks when you was Don's side chick, and the only reason you stopped being his side chick is because Ashley found out.
Welp.
Like, I know that we have long left Charmaine and Don behind because even after Charmaine and Don had that baby on Ashley, so we kind of forgot that that Charmaine was Don's side chick, and willingly so.
Mm-hmm.
But Charmaine, sis, you
Beloved.
have all of the goddamn nerve. And not only, and what's even weirder is that Charmaine tries to hang out at personal events for Don and Ashley. Like, she was at the gender reveal. Why are you at this gender reveal?
That is very, very weird. Like, I ain't saying you got to just be like fuck Don and shit. I meant, well, you already did in the past, but that's neither here nor there. But cause I know y'all work together and stuff, and like Nine Man Family and all that shit. I get it, but nigga, why the fuck would you be at a goddamn? I think that's the first event, at least this season, well, other than the trip, the couple trip or whatever, that I think that Charmaine has either tried to include Donna Ashley or been to something very personal for Donna Ashley.
Yeah.
And it's like, why?
It is. It's literally like, why?
What? Like, you was at one point in this time, you was this man's lover and secretary working every day of the week part time. And what? What are you doing,
You
Charmaine?
was going, like, at one point you was going to this woman to woman every time you seen her to try to tell her you was fucking Don.
Hello,
Now,
Barbara. This is Shirley.
right. And so I just am not Charmaine is trash to me.
She is
Charmaine, you are truly trash.
truly.
Like,
She's a goddamn goofy.
she unprofessional. And then, like, for all the shit you talking, you couldn't even be good at the one line you had. Talking about what make room, everybody, a star is coming through. Bitch, where?
Like a busted
Where?
tail. A busted tail, like
Show me the star. Where? Where the star at?
ain't no damn star.
Exactly. And I think that's all I got to say about Charmaine. But then, since we here, let's talk about Ashley and Don and how they the worst married couple of the year.
Yeah. So I mean, let's just get the elephant out of the room. So it was leaked that Don is cheating on Ashley, and the tape is out. And
So
go ahead.
it's actually a little bit worse than that. Don uploaded the video of him cheating on Ashley to his Snapchat
Jesus
on
Christ.
on accident, which is why it's no speculation about it being Don because it came directly from his Snapchat.
From the horse's mouth.
Yes, and in the video, so how it happened was first Don, you see Don like in the club, like so it's his face because he taking a selfie, a video in the club and shit. Ooh, turn up, whoopty woo, and then it just abruptly switched to a woman on her knees with her hands handcuffed behind her back, sucking dick. And then it go back to Don in the club partying or some shit. Like I got the video downloaded. We try not to upload that kind of stuff on the Ratchet Ramblings timeline. But if you need it, we could DM it to you if you really want to see it. But we rather not deal in putting that on our timeline. We try to keep it as PG as possible with certain things.
Correct. I mean, we are a podcast called Ratchet Ramblings, where we try to have some form of decorum.
Yeah, just a little bit. But
Just,
we'll
just
DM you the shit if you want to see it though.
right. We got it for the low. It's
Right.
fine.
And
Cause the shit
at
look lit.
first, yeah, shit look very lit. Shit look like something you should try. But at first I was like, damn, Don, I was rooting for you. But then I was just like, Ashley gives me really abusive vibes. And so I'm not necessarily outraged he cheated on her. And I'm still kind of team Don. I'm sorry. Ashley is a terrible person.
You know
Like,
how terrible you got to be for a nigga to cheat on you, and you just go, I mean, shit. I mean, I guess I don't know what to tell you, fam. Like you, goddamn, basically, you know how horrible you got to be for you to get cheated on, and somebody be like, I mean, shit happens sometimes. Sometimes you just slip and fall in some pussy. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
yeah, pretty much where I'm at. Because Ashley's attitude is
Trash, truly trash. The theme of this episode, truly trash.
truly trash. They had the gender reveal party. She had it in her mind and heart that it was a girl. It was revealed that it was a boy. She started crying and stormed out
Through a
in the middle
whole ass tantrum.
in the middle of a gender reveal party. Let me tell you something.
Just popping balloons and everything, just crying, just throwing
Just
shit,
crying.
throwing a pen, everything.
Let me. So, if you really got your heart set on a certain sex of baby, a gender reveal party is not for you. Like, if in your heart, deep in your heart, you like this a girl, I want a girl, it better be a girl, and then don't have no gender reveal party. I feel like gender reveal parties are for couples who don't care if it's a boy or a girl. They just excited to see if it's a boy or a girl.
Yeah.
But it don't matter one way or another.
Right.
Gender reveal parties not for people who got their heart set on one gender over another.
Yeah.
And so that little tantrum, I was embarrassed for her. When I see other gender reveal videos where one of the people like has a meltdown because it's not the gender they wanted, I cringe honestly because I didn't care if London was a boy or a girl. I just wanted a healthy baby. That's it.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
all that really mattered to us was a healthy baby boy. or girl. Did not matter.
Yeah, it do not matter as long as the baby healthy. I mean, I know on social media, like we mostly operate on Twitter, like gender people get very defensive about gender reveals and shit, and I don't get it, but shit like that is very weird. I don't know how you can really defend that kind of shit.
Yeah, I don't get it at all. Like I was just kind of like, this is making me cringe.
Right? It's very very uncomfortable, very very uncomfortable.
It was, and then after all of that, Don bought Ashley like a Mercedes crossover vehicle, to accommodate for the new baby and stuff. And watching it, I truly believe he got her that because he's cheating on her.
Right? I
So
was
that wasn't no push gift. That was a hush gift.
I think who because I think I did I live tweet on Wednesday or did you did? I think I
Nah,
did.
you live tweeted.
I was like, look, that was probably yeah. I was like, I tweeted for the show page. I was like, that's probably the truck that Don probably got his dick sucked in that truck right before he bought it bought it for.
Yeah, more than likely. So I was just like, yeah, okay,
All right.
yeah,
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 actually is once again Curtis and his infinite foresight and hot takes and wisdom and calling her fake ass Phaedra Parks because I be damned.
yeah. She definitely is.
She's smart water Phaedra Parks.
Yep.
So that's on that. So I listen, listen. Don't nobody in that goddamn shop respect Ryan. At the same time, part of that is Ryan's fault, at least in this situation with this fallout from Guns McGee.
So let let's like we just gotta dive into it. So
Yeah.
Ryan broke his arm or fractured his arm. He got a cast on, and he said that was the reason he wasn't coming in the shop because he couldn't tattoo. That you more than an artist in that goddamn shop, Ryan. You the owner.
The
You
whole ass owner.
Non-mag is your shop.
Your
Okay.
name on it.
Even if you can't tattoo, you should have your ass in the shop running the day to day.
Right. That was just a convenient excuse, nigga.
That's
You
a
and that
really convenient excuse, and it's really embarrassing to see a black business owner be so
unprofessional.
uh, yeah, yeah, and lackadaisical in how they run their shop.
Right. He just
Because the
like fuck
fact of the matter is, if you leave motherfuckers to fend for themselves, you really can't have an attitude about how they fend for themselves. And the one thing that pissed me off, and always gonna piss me off, is when Van has a good point, because always and forever fuck Van. But I agree. If Ryan not in the shop tattooing and he not making no money, somebody else should have been in that shop to fill the void that Ryan wasn't feeling at that point in time. I feel like that's very true. If Ryan had his ass there, he could have brought somebody in temporarily other than Cat. But since you wasn't there to run your business and oversee the day to day going on, they brought Cat back into the shop. And the fact of the matter is, Cat is a very fucking competent tattoo artist. Actually, one of the best on the show. Up until last season, Cat was one of my favorite people on the show.
up
But
until
then
last.
up until last season, she was one of my favorite people. And last season showed me that Kat is like she is the professional victim. Everything that happens to her is everybody else's fault. Nothing is ever her fault. Even the stuff that happened with her and Four, everything is always everybody else's fault.
No
Never Cat.
accountability whatsoever.
Never Cat's fault. Even because remember when Four and Cat messed around,
Mm-hmm.
and when Cat started acting funny towards Four, um, Four start messing with Nikki. Cat had it in her mind last season that Ford was messing with her and Nikki at the same time, even though Ford said he wasn't, and Nikki confirmed that he wasn't messing with her while he was messing with Kat, because Nikki knew about Ford and Kat.
And then that's
She
when Nikki
kept
put them
going.
paws on her.
She kept going, kept shit going, and Nikki beat her up.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and this is my issue with Kat as well. And then, after messing with Ford, after tongue kissing Danielle, you went and slept with Ryan. I truly don't understand constantly shitting where you eat. I don't understand sleeping with people's friends, man or woman. If you sleep with me, why would you try and go sleep with my friend next?
Just recycling genitals.
Correct. So this whole thing with like the whole thing with Kat to me was avoidable if Kat would have used some common sense, honestly. Even if Ryan came to her like, I've been feeling you a little bit, because I'm gonna be honest and forgive any of my male listeners out here, and I mean no harm, but a lot of men are trash to the point where they'll say whatever they think they need to say to fuck you. And so, in that sense, I find Ryan to be trash because I don't truly believe Ryan had these deep romantic feelings for Kat like she said he did. I believe Ryan wanted to fuck because she had fucked some other people in the shop and he was bored and he needed to get his dick wet. And so for
I
that, I
agree.
do believe Ryan is trash because he said what he thought he needed to say to Kat to get in Kat's panties. Instead
And
of
he
just
didn't.
saying, Kat, I want to fuck you.
Right. And he didn't tell Kat that he had got back with Rachel.
He did not tell Kat he got back with Rachel. So I so on my timeline when the show aired, I felt like I may have came across like a Ryan fan or apologist because I gave my truth about Kat. But let me say this. Ryan is trash and Ryan is trash for a few reasons. One, he lied to Rachel because apparently Rachel asked him had he and Kat ever messed around. And he said no,
Which was a lie.
which was a lie. And it was a pointless lie because him and Rachel wasn't together when him and Kat was fucking all summer. So
Right.
it should have been no big deal to say, yeah, we fucked around, but that shit dead now. Two, like you said, I feel like he lied to Kat to fuck her. He did not tell Kat he got back with Rachel. She had to find out through the grapevine.
Mm-hmm.
And he assumed that he could just put Kat back as a friend
After
after
crossing
they
that
fucked
line.
all after they fucked all summer.
Yeah.
You trash for that, homie. You don't get to make that decision. Because if you would have went to Kat and been like, Kat, I do care about you. I do like you. I enjoyed this time we spent this summer. But I am still in love with Rachel and we're getting back together. And I don't want to hurt you. I mean, we could always be friends. And she probably was saying, ain't no friend shit. I don't want to be friends. I'm good. And
And
then you
you
could
just got to let those cookies fall where they may because you made that choice to cross that line.
exactly. And then you should have left her the fuck alone. But you feeling like y'all could go back to being what it once was, like this girl don't have no fucking feelings. You is trash for that, Ryan. You super trash.
Right.
But
Right.
Kat,
That,
bitch,
but Kat.
listen
She
here.
she has been performing like she is going for the Oscars because nigga.
Kat and this Galilee of gums got me
The
fucked up.
Galilean girls.
If you don't if you don't think I can't see through yo performative bullshit, Kat, let me tell you something. I think it came out maybe for Love and Hip Hop, but these people are only getting paid per episode that they appear on. They don't get paid regardless for how many episodes in the season. They only get paid for the episodes that they appear in. Right?
Right.
When Kat went to LA, we saw Kat tattoo one time. We saw Van call Kat the one time. And we saw Kat when Danielle crashed Kat's date and shit by showing up out the blue. So that's 3 times. Then we saw Kat at the
when she came back after Van asked her to, and she set up the cabin thing to heal Nine Mag and shit.
Correct. That was 4 episodes. At that point, Black Ink had been on what, like 8, 9 episodes by then.
Yeah, like 8.
So Kat wasn't getting no checks by not being with Nine Mag. And we saw the same thing happen with Black Ink New York when Puma and Sassy left Ink 145 or whatever the shit, Ink whatever that one is. The one that's in Harlem or whatever.
Right.
We saw Puma and Sassy for like maybe 3 or 4 more episodes, and then they just disappeared completely off the show. And I think it's just the way the contract is set up for whoever owned the original shop, that if somebody leave the shop and try to start their own shop, they're not going to get the same airtime as the original shop. Kat wasn't getting no checks. Kat's tattoo shop out there wasn't booming. The rent went up. Relationship was falling apart.
Price of the brick went up.
Yeah, Kat needed a storyline to enter her way back into Nine Mag. And she found it. And I was just trying to figure out. So, again, Ryan not coming in to run his shop. Van and hired Kat back in the shop. For like, oh no, baby, what is you doing?
Can I briefly touch on that? Because you went on a tangent, and I won't let you cook, and I don't disagree with anything you said. When you said that, and I agree, like Ryan, it was convenient about Ryan's armor shit, where it's like, nigga, anybody with sense know you weren't there because you were trying to get back Rachel. You was like, fuck this shit, I need my woman back. So that's one thing. The second thing is, when you not there, you let the craziness happen, like you said, and then especially knowing that your shop is full of crazy, unprofessional motherfuckers.
Correct.
And then to your point, you was like, if Ryan has someone competent there, you dragged her earlier, but that's supposed to be Charmaine because she's supposed to be the assistant shop manager. But it's Charmaine.
She's supposed to be the shop manager. She is the manager, and Danielle is the secretary. Is like the front desk person,
the receptionist. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you have two of the messiest motherfuckers and two of the most unprofessional motherfuckers being in authoritative administrative positions, that's what happens when you're not there. Everything goes to shit and chaos. I just wanted to throw that in there real quick. Continue.
No, you're absolutely right, because a competent shop manager would have called Ryan like, hey, how you feel about bringing in a guest artist until you back in the shop full time and your arm healed up?
Right.
Because we losing out on money because you're not here.
Right. And also, he was the only one that paying damn rent on that motherfucker.
Exactly.
So but continue before.
Yeah,
continue.
that shit was bothersome to me. But then Ryan finally make his way into the shop because Ford called him and was like, these motherfuckers that hired Kat back, bro.
And he said it just like that. He was like, oh, it's finna be some shit, right? They don't talk.
Yep.
It was like, you know what it was? It was like when you and your siblings done did something to get a whooping, and your mama called y'all in there, and you like, oh shit, here we go. That's exactly how Ford sounded.
Yep.
So Ryan get to the shop, and this is another thing. All the people in Nine Mag talk hella cash shit to Ryan, But then when the motherfucker come around, they don't say shit. Or they wait till somebody, they look around like, you gonna say something? You gonna say something? No, I ain't gonna say something. You gonna say something?
So the other thing that pissed me off is Kat go, she trying to call Ryan and straighten shit out.
She leaving that nigga voice messages and shit. She like, we
The
need to
part
talk.
that really pisses me off about Kat is you are making an issue about being somebody's summer fling. I think that's what's bothering me. It's not the fact that it's definitely the fact that you are making this like Ryan has been fucking you the whole time he's been with Rachel.
Correct.
And the fact of the matter is that's just not the case. And so Ryan get in the shop and they get to arguing. First of all, Ryan told her, "Why is you here?
No,
You not
look,
you don't belong here."
the coldest line I heard in a while. He's like, this is not a home for you,
Yeah, that
nigga.
nigga told her, "This ain't a home for you."
Nigga, nigga, I was fucking screaming. I had to pause my damn stream. That was the coldest line I heard somebody say in a good little minute. This is not.
Yeah.
He said it so casually, like it. He's like, this is not a home for you. I was like, nigga.
This why I feel like this part of the reason why I feel like Kat lying, because if you look at the way Ryan has been reacting, he reacting like a nigga who don't have nothing to hide. He don't care.
Right.
But every time Ryan like, "Why you here? Like, I don't fuck with you." Like Kat fucking loses it. And that's because Kat is in love with Ryan. Like I feel like that's the big issue that we like haven't really talked about. Kat is in love with Ryan. Ryan doesn't care about Kat. Her feelings are hurt.
Cat feel like she should be where Rachel is.
Yeah, she do. Kat feelings hurt.
Because there is no, like you said, she at best, they were a summer fling when both of them were single. Like Ryan wasn't with Rachel. Both of them were single. They had a summer fling. There is no possible way that you are this pressed for this man to acknowledge that you were saving all your guns for him. There's no way you are this pressed to be acknowledged as Guns McGee by a man that's got back with the mother of his children. There's no way unless you are in love with him or you just want some money because rent due or whatever. Whatever it is, you are too pressed to be just acknowledged as some gums. That like there's no way, cat. Like it does not make sense. And to your point, I see you bring this up a bunch of times. If if Ryan was trying to make you his side piece, what are the text messages? Where the receipts? I don't think that.
Listen,
I don't think that's too. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I wholeheartedly agree. The other part is she's reacting too badly.
Like she goes off.
She's reacting really hurt.
She
And
you know what it is? She goes full Nikki.
somebody was like on Twitter, one of my followers was like, "Well, you would react that way too if somebody was lying on you in the shop and this, that, and the third." And I had to tell them, why is it the shop's business who Ryan is fucking?
Right.
When did a part of professional courtesy become knowing where this man is sticking his dick?
Correct. Because like, listen. I don't even like talking to my coworkers, let alone knowing what they doing when we get off the clock and with their own business. Like what? That don't even
Correct.
make sense.
But I blame that on Ryan because, again, as an owner for so many years, Ryan has allowed them to bring their personal issues into the shop.
Mm-hmm.
And so now there's no boundaries amongst each other. When the Charmaine and Don shit happened, Ashley was coming in the shop trying to fight Charmaine. When the Four and the cousin happened, Nikki fighting the cousin in the shop.
That wig
Nikki
still
Storm,
is lost somewhere.
exactly. Nikki and
Yeah.
Ashley
No.
and Band's girl and Jen showing up at work retreats and shit, fighting.
Yeah.
Like there's never Ryan has never made boundaries exist in that shop, so now there are none, period.
Right. Even with him trying to make some, yeah, there are none.
Yeah, so Cat going this rampage like when you was in my pussy all every day all summer, when I sucked your dick that one time, and Ryan like, okay, bitch, you sucked my dick and we had sex all summer while I was single.
Which is again, I don't. It doesn't make sense. Y'all both were single. He wasn't with Rachel. He got back with Rachel after that. He didn't tell you. That's
And
fucked
he
up.
ignored you and he stopped
Right,
taking your calls and shit. Like,
right. And we have.
say,
Go ahead.
be
I'm sorry.
honest. Yeah, like I want Kat to be honest and just say why she really mad. I'm mad because I gave you my pussy and I sucked your dick and you stopped calling me. Then I found out you was back with your baby mama.
Yes.
That's what I wanted to be honest about because that's what this is about.
Yeah.
Because even and the other part is this how I know that Kat is in love with Ryan. You couldn't pay me to go tattoo in the shop where motherfucker treated me like shit.
Right. That's the other thing that don't make sense. Nigga, I don't the whole shop done talked about me. You done talked about me. You know said I don't have a home here. You done call me a liar, you done ignored me, you done mistreated me. Why the fuck would I want to work here? That don't even make
And,
sense.
and and what's crazy was, did you peep that little shade Van through? He was like, okay, now can everybody stop fucking Cat, please?
Right. Right. It was like
Like,
it was subtle, but still, like, well, not maybe
that's
not so
how these
subtle,
stop
but still.
thinking you. Like, that's how those people see you.
Right. And then in the preview we get she finna be fucking Lily or kissing on Lily, which first of all, ill. But
Yeah.
that's gums a must and like ugh. Anyway, but Cat Cat like I said, I believe Cat is in love with Ryan. Like you and Curtis said, I think she want to be anywhere where Ryan is, and she just is mad. She did what she did with Ryan, and she mad that the nigga don't ain't fucking with it no more, and that's just the black ass bottom line. Because otherwise, none of this shit makes sense.
Yeah. At all. It doesn't. So, and on top of all of that, after all that woman to woman shit Cat did, Rachel took Ryan back.
Welp.
And
I did love
I
how
want
it
to,
looked like. Oh, go ahead.
no, I was going to say, the one thing I want to say real quick is that hardly ever does going to somebody woman to woman yield the results you think they should.
Yeah.
Like, if a woman wants to be with a man, she gonna be with him. You coming to her woman to woman is not gonna change that. The other part is I still don't believe that um Ryan and Kat fucked
Right.
in
We
that
have been
cabin.
consistent on this. They were probably en route to fucking in the cabin, but Charmaine came in. We have been consistent on that.
Exactly.
At best, we believe that Cat has cushion Ryan's dick with the finest of gum work. Far as fucking go, at that cabin, they were probably most likely about to fuck. Because Ryan even said, "My dick coming out is coming out." But then Charmaine came in and they stopped.
Correct.
Right. Which is even also weird because at the in that episode, Cat was worried as shit. Like, you think somebody gonna tell or whatever? And Ryan was like, shit, nothing happened, so it's cool. Now all of a sudden it don't went from a whole 180 to like you up in this nigga face yelling and call him a bitch ass, pussy ass nigga and all that shit. Like, what?
Yeah, just doing for much.
Right. Hilarious for much. Yes. Right. Plaque buildup is probably what it is. All them good ones is,
Gingivitis.
ginger gingivitis. Oh, but I think is there anything else that we needed to touch on?
No. Oh yeah, when people were saying like Ryan be getting ran out the shop, here's the thing. I'm gonna tell like so I truly believe that Ryan has a really uh disgusting temper once he gets to that point. Because if
Yeah.
you notice, a lot of the times, even when it's confrontation, Ryan still managed to keep his cool. And when with people like that, they learn to keep their cool because once they there. Ain't no coming back from it.
Yeah.
So when Kat was getting in Ryan's face and shit, he had a good point. He like, if I was jumping in her face like this, y'all would be pulling me back and shit, telling me to get out of her face. He like, I'm not about to sit up here and let no woman jump in my face and think she about to talk to me crazy in my face. He like, I'll just excuse myself from the situation.
Right.
Because the fact of the matter is when somebody temper get to that point, you don't know what they're capable of. So the fact that Ryan has enough sense and maturity to excuse himself from a situation when he feel himself about to take off, to me, I'm with the shit. Ain't no reason for you to stay in the shop so Kat could be in your face trying to put her hands on you and shit.
Yeah. Cause she was really shit. Like she was at that point. Like she was up in this nigga
She
face.
looked like she was about to put her hands on him.
Yeah, she really did. She
She
really did.
definitely did. She did.
Yeah. That one security guard did follow her, but even still, like the fact that she even looked like she was about to put her hands on the nigga, and everybody else just after all that shit they don't talk. Everybody else just sitting back there, just quiet as a hoe in church.
Exactly. So next week look like it's gonna get real
Dan
interesting.
and Ryan gonna fight.
Yeah, Van and Ryan gonna come to blows. It looked like you can never know. Sometimes they edit the shit to fool you, but it's
Yeah,
definitely gonna be some smoke because Ryan Ryan is gonna fire Cat next week, so that'll be interesting.
that's hilarious. That's
Charmaine is
hilarious.
gonna propose to her boyfriend like a
Mm.
whole weirdo, and
Hold on, whoa. Oh, speaking of that, I'm glad you corrected me because when I tweeted for the show page, because when her boyfriend was like half fake consoling her, then when his boys came over, because I had tweeted for the show page, I'm like, Charmaine don't let this nigga invite people over to her house, but you corrected me, and because I forgot that they live together, so
they do
thank you.
live together.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Matter of fact, I think that's his apartment, and Charmaine
And
moved in with him.
she moved in. Okay.
Cause remember,
Yeah, I
Charmaine
forgot
was a
about
homeless. She was a homeless mommy last season.
that. Oh, yeah, that's true. Which and Ryan helped her out last season,
Correct.
which is girl. I do not like Charlotte.
I don't care for Charmaine at all. But next episode, she gonna be proposing to her boyfriend. Van and Ryan gonna get into it. Kat and Lily gonna be French kissing. So Kat doesn't learn,
Nope.
and it's creepy because let me say this. Even if I wasn't married, I don't want to fuck any of my coworkers. I don't want to mix. I don't want to mix that business with pleasure. So the fact that
Hmm.
Kat has screwed Ryan, kissed Danielle, kissed Van, um,
About to kiss Lily.
about to kiss Lily and be making out and doing whatever, I don't get it. I
She's
don't
not
get
smart.
why. It's not. I feel like it don't even have nothing to do with her being smart. She wants to be loved so badly.
I can see it. Yeah, I can
she
see
she
it.
wants love so badly. She just will accept affection from anybody at this point. Is how it appears to be. So next week gonna be an interesting show as usual. It seems like Black Ink gonna deliver the theater for us like
Theater.
they've been doing. So hey, we need to put that on a t-shirt.
Hey, we really do. We need to put that on a t-shirt. Then niggas on the timeline gonna turn on us. Too far. Okay.
um, I was gonna say we could get into Married with to Medicine, but we will we will discuss Married to Medicine next week.
Yes, I will
Um,
say I have caught up. Curtis and Candace gave me the weekend, and I did catch up. And we will say that for this week. But I gotta say, Dr. Heavenly, girl, what the hell is wrong with you?
everything.
Everything.
Dr. Heavenly is really obnoxious. Like really,
Listen,
it's
listen.
like yeah, she's obnoxious. So
We'll say that for next week, though.
we're gonna say that for next week. Next week we're gonna have a guest on. They're gonna be making a podcast debut. Um, it's gonna be none other than my husband. He's gonna come on the show and give us
Yes.
his hot takes because I have dragged him into watching this. As a matter of fact, he's calling now. Hey, babe, we're gonna have you on the podcast next weekend.
Okay.
So he ready to give us his hot take. So yeah, next week we'll talk about marriage boot camp. It'll be a lengthy show, but I think you'll enjoy it because we'll talk about marriage boot camp, talk about Married to Medicine, Black Ink, Housewives of Atlanta, Love and Hip
Mhm.
Hop. And
Okay.
so,
I gotta catch up on Black Ink.
okay. But yeah, so that's what we got for you guys next week. And yeah, I think that's it.
Before we get out, I do have a review to read.
Okay.
Thank you all for everybody that takes the time out to leave us reviews and stuff. However you listen to your podcast, and we have one on iTunes, a new one, and it is from T in LA, and it is titled Southern Magic, 5 stars. I love y'all. Southern black folks are magical. I'm from South Florida, living in LA. Y'all feel like my family on a Memorial Day cookout. Listening to y'all is like having a slice of sweet potato pie in the sweet potato pie the next morning. Thank you all for getting me through LA traffic. Yes, please review Married to Medicine. Also, are y'all only interested in reviewing ratchet things? Listen, let me tell you something. Me and Candace will, in order to provide y'all with the theater, we will, if it's on our docket, we will, if y'all request it, we will watch it and give y'all these jokes because that's what we're here to do is to give y'all these jokes. So if it's entertaining, if we like it, we shall review it
We shall.
and we will give y'all these hot takes and we will
All
give
of
y'all
them.
these jokes. And
And we'll have fun.
thank you TNLA for the review.
Correct. So, before we go, whoo, Drea from Basketball Wives.
Oh, I saw this. I didn't get the details, but I saw a little bit of this on the timeline when I.
Drea, formerly from Basketball Wives. I don't know. Fiance to Orlando Scandrick.
Yeah.
Uh, Drea Instagrammed her Thanksgiving meal preparation. She Snapchatted, I mean. And, you know, Drea fine is all outdoors.
Correct.
And I see how she keep her figure. She can't cook.
At all.
Can't fucking cook.
Terrible.
Can't cook.
She, you know what? She might have made that damn made that damn trash bag turkey.
Nah, that wasn't her. Drea marinated her turkey in champagne and baked it. It sounds luxurious, but anybody who knows a little bit about anything about cooking knows that champagnes are often dry. Champagnes are either really dry or really sweet. There's very little in between with champagnes. Turkey is dry. Poultries are typically dry. You marinated a dry meat in a dry beverage and then baked it. And it looked terrible. When people use champagne in cooking, they often use it in sauces, glazes, things like that, icings. You know, they use it in that form or fashion. But as a marinade, no, no.
No.
And
No.
And if it didn't have no, if she didn't season it, she didn't do nothing. She just stuffed. She just put some celery and carrots in the turkey and shit, and then roasted it. And it looked sickly.
It was.
Turkey like it had a bad day. Her macaroni and cheese, she used bagged shredded cheese. It didn't even look like the cheese had melted. And again, anybody who cooks and they take the time to learn how to cook the things they like, it's the reason that they tell you to use freshly shredded and grated cheeses, because bagged cheese that's been pre-shredded, it's coated in like cellulose and starch and other kind of shit to keep it from clumping and molding quickly. And that prevents it from melting the way freshly shredded cheese is melt. Somebody said it looked like her mac and cheese had bones in it.
All right. All right.
Yeah, it was. Some of y'all fine, but y'all can't cook,
And that's just where we gonna leave it.
and that's what we
Uh,
gonna do. It. So I want to make sure to tell everybody to govern their gums accordingly.
Let's just end the damn show. Oh, sorry.
You can follow the show page at Ratchet Rambling. We live we live tweet Mondays and Wednesdays. We try to get some Sundays in, but we be a little busy, so we just try to do our big hitters. So follow the show page, Ratchet Rambling. You can follow me at London and Mommy. You can follow Jeremy at Blike Dante, BLIKE_Dante. And yes, govern your gums accordingly.
Oh man.
This has been a CSPN production. We love you guys. We appreciate the support. Keep the reviews coming. Happy holidays. That turkey dry, but barrel through it. Put some yam juice on it.
Okay. All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.